I'll go first.
All right, Nora, Amanda, make some noise. First battle.
All right. It is really cool to be here. It's really crazy to be roasting the version of me that stayed straight. Amanda looks like she has a YouTube page filled with videos of her covering R&B songs on acoustic guitar.
Dude, if only I could fucking sing. I'd be crushing it. I'm so excited to be here too tonight, roasting my homeschooled queer cousin. When she sent me info about her for this roast so I could get to know her to come up with jokes, she included in one of her items that she's gay. I thought it was adorable. She thought she had to tell me.
Amanda told me her mom has been married and divorced 3 times and that she has 3 younger half-siblings. And what Amanda's mom is telling her is that after she had Amanda, she realized she needed to start having more interesting children.
Only one of the half-siblings is my mom, so yeah. Burn. Okay. Nora had an abortion in her early 20s and now works in the abortion industry. She loved her abortion so much, she thought, how can I monetize this?
Fuck. Amanda loves reality TV, and her favorite show is Couples Therapy, which is a show where couples record their couples therapy and it streams on Showtime. And Amanda is dating a comic, so I think that she likes the show because she can relate to doing something humiliating for attention.
Amen. Like right now. Nora's aborted child would be 8 years old this year. To celebrate, Nora is handing out 8 coat hangers to teenage girls. This girl cannot get enough abortion.
Oh, man. Amanda went to engineering school, majored in math and computer science, loves to ski, and works in crypto, which is a resume that makes it seem as though she thought that being a pick-me girl was something she had to apply for.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it turns out guys don't love computer science girlies. Okay. There are so many beautiful, successful, amazing lesbian women in this city. I think we can all agree. And there's Nora. I sometimes wonder if I could be into women, and then I look at Nora and I think, no thanks.
Last joke.
All right. Amanda just lost her job, and before you make any assumptions, it wasn't because she said, "So what are we?" to a coworker that emailed her Happy Friday. The good news is she's a shoo-in to be hired as the newest teacher at a failing charter school in an inner city neighborhood.
Nora's girlfriend, Carly, works in New York City theater. I think it's great. She's into theater and acting. I'm sure it helps a lot when she's pretending to be attracted to you. What's that mean?
Jefferies, Amanda, Giles, one more time for them. I don't know if this makes sense, but that battle was very almond milk. Does that make sense? All right, Dan Wicks, what'd you think?
I thought this was great. This is going to be a hard decision. Yeah, give it up for these two. Great first battle, right? Yeah, this is a hard decision. I have to decide who won, who's going to go home and give herself bangs. Yeah, so Nora, you're gay and got an abortion. That is very gay to get an abortion. Would you kill the fetus by scissoring? But yeah, I think that the abortion jokes really carried, so I'm going to give my vote to Amanda, but good job. Thanks for doing this.
All right, yes, thank you, Amanda. That's one for Nora. Yoshiko Watts.
I did not know you
Amanda.
were right there. That was crazy.
Boo. All right.
One for Amanda.
One for Amanda, excuse me. Yoshiko Watson, what'd you think?
This was a vicious casting call. You know, same wig, different gay. They had fun though. They do look like they're going through a 5-year breakup. And I thought Nora took it, but it was close. Good job, guys.
All right, one for Amanda, one for Nora. Okay. Dominic, what'd you think?
So, me being an influencer myself, I'd say Amanda won with that monetization of abortion joke, so I gotta go to Amanda on that.
Okay, 2 for Amanda. And Hollywood's Brendan Gleeson, what'd you think?
I thought it was really nice to see 2 women on stage. Like, you know, it's cute. And I'm upset that you didn't call your aborted daughter a "Don't Pick Me Girl." But you can write it on your LGBTQ card. But I'd say it's Amanda. Definitely winning.
All right, that's 3 for Amanda. She takes it, your first battle of the night. But give it up for Nora Jefferies as well. Amanda, great job. Nora, see you in hell. All right, first circle for unbaptized babies. But we're going to keep this thing moving all right along. Start clapping right now for your next opponent. Start clapping right now for Connor Meade.
Oh, it's so hard.
How are you, Connor? You all right?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you, buddy?
I'm thriving. And your opponent, let's find, no one gives a shit how he's doing. It's Tom Crescenzo. All right, Tom. Which one of you guys going first?
You got it.
Sure.
All right, Connor Meade's going first. Make some noise. Second battle.
Hell yeah. I'm actually surprised Tom is here. I didn't think he'd be able to walk after the Charlie Kirk Memorial, so.
It was hard for my. It was hard for my whole family. It's nice to meet you, Connor. You look like you run a female prison gang called the Aryan Sisterhood.
And we're all gay, too. Tom is Italian and likes to rap. No one else likes it, but he felt inspired to keep going when Cardi B said, "Wop, wop, wop, wop."
That was pretty good, Sinead O'Hager. So Connor has polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS for
Close.
short, which obviously has got to suck for a comic to know that even your eggs get more spots than you.
It's the ovaries, but close enough. It's hard for you to read.
Thank you. I try my best.
Tom, obviously works out a lot, but it's time to skip head to forehead day. Fuck, I said it wrong.
Wow.
Whatever.
I
You
guess
look like, never mind.
I guess PCOS stands for poor cadence on stage. Jeez. So, obviously, Connor is a huge fan of emo music. And I think that's really your calling. Like, you shouldn't be writing jokes about your struggles. You should be in a band writing songs about them. You could call it My Chemical Imbalance. Fuck you, I thought that was good.
He also he likes music. He goes to a lot of metal shows. Not really for the music. He just likes to publicly hit women.
Good point, trans fat Joe. So, Connor is originally from Detroit, and her dad is actually a cop. So much like the body cam on his chest, her appearance is largely performative.
I am wearing a padded bra. Fuck, that's right. Oh, no, yeah, we'll do this one. Sorry. Reset. So Tom has ventriloquist dummy eyebrows. He looks like Jeff Dunham built him so that he can say faggot on stage.
Isn't that why he built all of his puppets?
That is true.
So, as you guys probably guessed, Connor has also had an abortion. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pro-choice, but it's crazy that God punished you with the head shape of a giant fetus. Now, every time you look in the mirror, you have to remember that trimester aside, it already looked like you.
Everyone looks like this. Never mind. I don't know. That's the last one.
Everyone at Bushwick.
Dude, when he had to sound out PCOS.
And you did say it wrong.
Yeah. He broke a sweat trying to read. One more time for these guys, everybody. Let's start with Hollywood's Brennan Gleeson. What'd you think?
I thought they both looked like. Do you know the 2 people that got arrested in Making a Murderer? They look exactly like the two people. I thought it was great. Like, the standard was fucking great, and you were sick in June too. So I'm going to give it, is it Connor?
Yes.
Connor, definitely for the win.
All right, that's one for Connor. Dominic Leonelli, what'd you think?
I gotta say, this was extremely close with the roasting jokes, but the ad libs by you, bro. I mean, you had some fucking good ad libs, so I gotta give it to you, man.
Okay, sorry, excuse me. I was trying to think of something Italian between you two, and I just totally blanked out on hosting the show. My bad, everybody. Yoshiko Watson, what'd you think?
Great. I thought Connor took it. This was so fun visually. They, like a garbage man is in Bushwick. And she's like, I threw out my best crystals. Get them back to me. Good job, guys. I also want to paint some Easter eggs after this battle.
Who'd you vote for? Okay, that's 3 for Connor, I think. Yeah, she's got it. 2 for Connor. Dan Wicks.
Yeah, I thought this was a great battle. I've always wanted to see Tom against one of his testicles. Tom, like that PCOS thing, that was off the dome?
My spelling of it was.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's so sick, bro. You should be a rapper. But yeah, I did love those ad libs, but I do think that Connor had like the biggest pop, so I'm gonna give my vote to Connor. But it's a great job, both of you.
All right, Connor Meade takes it, everybody. One more time. A lot of testosterone on this stage, natural or otherwise. But guys, you guys getting the gist of the show now? You having fun? You having a good time? All right. Asian people, you're good? Okay. Sir, Sifu, you're good? All right, we're going to keep the show moving right along. Start clap. Okay, this battle is something you're going to see only here or at midnight at Penn Station. So start clapping right now for Mike Gamms. And his opponent, if I've ever seen a match made in heaven, start clapping right now for Pauline Murphy.
All
right, Mike, Pauline, make some noise.
Keep it going for Staten Island's second biggest pile of trash. Pauline told me that when she was growing up, she won the Staten Island Spelling Bee. I'm assuming that you won because you were the only person on the whole island that knew to put an E at the end of heroin.
Mike is bi-coastal and bisexual, but I'm more concerned with the next time he'll buy deodorant.
In 2016, Pauline was locked up at Rikers Island for stealing a dog from her ex-boyfriend. Ironically, the next guy she dated also took a dog from her ex-boyfriend. Woof.
Mike likes to take his act on the road, and by that I mean he looks like he sells his ass for Virginia Slims at truck stops.
Pauline told me she's been single for 9 years and celibate for 6 years. She also told me that her biggest fear is dying alone. Girl, the call is coming from inside the house. Boo.
Mike has been arrested multiple times for protesting, which means he's got more mugshots than headshots.
Pauline spent time in a mental institution for people with delusions. It was called Comedy Fight Night. Pauline's been committed, just not to her comedy career. Yeah.
Mike protests for Native American causes, but all he shares in common is that he's displaced from a home and will most likely die of a disease given to him by a white man.
this up. I know there's a curfew at the battered women's shelter. Look, Pauline's never dated a baseball player, but she has dated a few designated hitters. Battered up.
Mike is a shitty mess. Like a porta potty that wished to be a thrift shop.
And it gross. Pauline, Murphy, Mike. Does anyone have any Narcan, by the way? Just to be safe. Yoshiko Watson, what do you think?
Amazing. One more time, huh? Pauline, I know from way back, always been a good battler. Brought the heat tonight. Amazing. Obviously took it. But good job, both of you. And yes, it looks like these two, neither of them wants custody, so they're trying to see who can look craziest in the court case.
Family court? Yeah. Okay. Pauline took it. Yeah, one for Dan Wicks. What do you think?
Mike, yeah. So you are, as of now, a combined 0-12-1.
My 13th battle, my 14th battle.
Yes,
now.
12. Yes, and 12 at the Comedy Store, right?
Yeah.
So how's it feel to get murked on both coasts?
Great.
Are you guys processing it? Mike is bad at comedy in LA. Yeah. I feel it's rough to bomb with a joke about how your opponent doesn't do enough comedy. But this is great. I loved your coordination. I love how your hair matches his pants. I love how your pants match his jackets. I thought that was very mean to say that Pauline's going to die alone. That's not true. She'll never be alone. She'll always have the voices in her head. But yeah, my vote goes to Pauline. But yeah, thanks for doing the show, guys. Very entertaining.
Yeah. What a favor you did us. But that's 2 for Pauline. Dominic Leonelli, what do you think?
All right, before I give my vote, I just want to say I definitely want an invite to the wedding, okay? I'm really excited, and it goes to Pauline. You killed it. Great job.
Absolutely. Pauline's got it wrapped up. Brennan Glees, what do you think?
It was so nice to watch they versus them. And the homeless guy, he kept talking about being celibate, but I think that's chalked off now because you absolutely fucked the shit out of him there. Pauline wins, definitely.
All right, clean sweep for Pauline Murphy. One more time. And Mike Gamms one more time. You know what they say, the 15th time's the charm. Okay. What a guy. We're going to keep this show moving right along. Oh, shit, this one's going to be good. All right, start clapping right now. Your next artist, Brian Rabadeau. And we have got a very special treat for you guys. Okay, everyone start echolocating for Brandon Lott.
Right here.
All right, this wasn't my idea, guys.
You gotta turn around. I just don't know what the fuck you're. In more specific directions. I'm sorry. All right, who wants to go first?
All right,
I'll go first.
All right, Brian Rabadeau, make some noise, everybody.
All right. Brandon is a blind heroin addict whose wife cheated on him. And somehow, his comedy career is still the saddest thing about him.
Nice. Shit. All right. As I'm sure we can all smell, Brian is from New Jersey. He used to live in Brooklyn. Then he came out as gay, fell in love with a Puerto Rican man, and thought a better place for my interracial gay relationship would be Newark.
Brandon told me he lived in a black neighborhood. But with his eyes, every neighborhood is a black neighborhood.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, preparing for this battle, Brian sent me like a list of things to make fun of him about. And at the top was like, I'm gay, but I'm a top. And a few ones down, it was like, my boyfriend's a Puerto Rican guy who works on Broadway, but I'm a top. And it's like, I get it, bro. You're out and proud, but still a little insecure that you're just not man enough to take a dick in the ass.
So when Brandon went blind, he couldn't watch porn anymore. His only porn left was hearing his wife getting railed in their living room.
Oh, shit. Almost as good. Oh, my God. So, yeah, Brian here is balding and has a beer gut. Like, he looks less like an out and proud gay man and more like a middle-aged alcoholic divorcee. My man, my culture is not your costume.
Brandon introduced me to his seeing eye dog, which I thought was a really mean thing to call his sister.
Nice. Ah, shit, man. So, this next one's a bit of a dad joke, because Brian's dad is dead, and this is a joke about it. His dad died of COVID. He was unvaccinated. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. It wasn't like he was out storming the Capitol. But he is in heaven now with thousands of other unvaccinated storming the pearly gates.
I sent Brandon a text before the show, but he never got back to me, and he left me on Braille.
Oh, shit. Yeah, at first Brian was uncomfortable about me telling a dad joke, dude. But I was like, look, man, how can you be a gay and a comedian and not be able to take a dick or a joke?
All right, give it up one more time. Rabadeau. Give it up for them. Holy shit. Where else in this city can you get a show where a blind junkie tells you you're not gay enough, dude? Okay. Incredible. One more time for these guys. Give it up for them. All right. Judges, I do not envy you. Let's start with Brennan Glees. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. It was so good, actually. Please stop walking around. I'm fear for your life. There. I reckon there. Nailing it. The standard was so good. I don't know who to pick. I don't know your names either, so I'm going to call one of you Bread Durst and the other Gay Charles. I'm going to go for the blind guy. He was so good. Yeah, the blind man.
All right, one for Brandon Lott, Dominic Leonelli.
I gotta say, man, give it up to both of them. This was a heavyweight fucking battle right here. I gotta go with Brandon, though, man. Great jokes, bro. You're getting it, man. Give it up for Brandon.
2 for Brandon. Oh, shit. Yoshiko Watson.
I have to see overtime. This was so close, so I'm going to vote for Brian.
All right, 1 for Brian Rabadeau. And Dan Wicks, what'd you think?
Yeah, I thought this was incredible. Yes, Brian is a top. What you didn't understand is he meant muffin top. Yeah, but Brandon, if you ever feel bad at being blind, at least you don't have to look at Brian's gut protruding over the top of his jeans. But anyway, yeah, you guys got one more joke?
Should we just give it to the...
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, we'll just give it to the crowd.
All right, one more joke. Don't sound disappointed. Never goes well. Okay, so we're gonna have a tie. We're gonna go to you guys. All right, so let's all cleanse our palates. All right, silence. If you think Brandon Lott won this battle, make some noise. Okay, and if you think Brian Rabadeau won this battle, make some noise. Okay, but he was still pretty good, though, right? All right, so, yeah! All right. Brandon Lott takes it. Somebody get ADA compliance in here. Okay. There's a tangle of... All right, give it up for helping your loved ones. All right? Give it up for a friend in need, okay? One more time. That was incredible. You guys might train under his kung fu style after this. Anyway, we're gonna keep this moving right along. What a great battle that was. All right. Tough act to follow, but start clapping right now for Jay Murphy. What up, Jay? How are you feeling? Good. Great to have you. And his opponent, start clapping right now for Tommy Lynch. Tommy, Jay, who's going first?
It's great being here roasting the personification of a J train stop. Looks like Jay was born in Checkers, lives in Dunkin' Donuts, and will surely die in Popeyes.
All right. Thank you, 3 dead weasels in a trench coat. Tommy is actually a medical marvel. He's the first known case of UP syndrome. You look like a Sasquatch that survived the abortion.
Jay is a teacher. He had to call in sick one day and he found out the kids had a sub. He was disappointed to have missed it, and when he came back, he asked the kids if it was meatball.
Okay. Appreciate you. Oh, my phone.
He thought it was a sub sandwich, guys.
Thank you, Jolly Giant Jizzface. Tommy, you look like an AI summary of the January 6th riots. He actually recently convinced his trailer to switch from gas to white power.
It's great roasting my photo negative. I didn't want to do any race jokes, but I will do one race joke. You guys heard of the Daytona 500? Jay is the Bed-Stuy 250.
Okay. Thank you, the Pittsburgh negative 300. Tommy is actually a trained classical musician. His favorite melodies is the cries of his female victims.
Jay started his own comedy show. That's true.
Yeah.
It's called Pins and Needles, which he says is about tattoos. But as a diabetic, it's all the feeling he has in his feet.
Thank you, Father John Missed Payments. Tommy grew up in a trailer park. Yeah, and growing up, his mom was known as the community bike because anybody could get a ride. And if you had a double wide, you'd get a double ride. Okay.
Okay. I don't want to keep talking about how Jay is fat. I want to talk about his comedy. Jay's comedy is so fat, he only does fruit punchlines.
Thank you, Limp Dixit. In a supreme act of God, Tommy was able to bag a hot French comic named Tori Morency.
Just compliments now, guys.
Who knew Tori would spend so much time looking up after choosing to date down?
All right, give it up for these guys, everybody. One more time. I love it when no-name comics name drop other no-name comics. Guys, clap some, make some noise if you're a Tori Morrissey fan. All right. Anyway, she's playing the Garden next week, but Yoshiko Watson, let's start with you.
I feel like the stakes in my vote are high because whoever wins gets to be Dungeon Master. But it was close. I'll give it to Jay.
All right, that's one for Jay. How progressive. Dominic Leonelli, what do you think?
Is it possible to pick 2 losers? I gotta say, whoever booked this, who decided to set up a roast with a black guy against somebody named Lynch, that's a joke in itself. But I gotta give it. It was close, but I gotta give it to Tommy. The diabetes jokes. It was a good one. Give it up for her.
All right, we got a fight now. Let's get with Dan Wicks. What you think?
I thought it started really bad, but it did get better, and you could tell because Tommy brought 4 friends here, and one of those friends stopped looking like she was embarrassed to be here.
Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah.
Jay, I'm sorry this didn't go better. I know this was supposed to be a big day. You finally got to meet the Colonel. We take swings here, guys. But yeah, my vote. Anyway, Tori. Yeah, it's okay that we don't know Tori, Tommy's girlfriend, because she's here supporting him, right? Tori, come out. Where are you? Well,
is she behind me?
My vote goes to my man here, Tommy. Yeah, good job.
Right, 2 for Tommy, 1 for Jay. Brennan Glees, what do you think?
We have this saying back in the UK, and it goes, "Not good." That's what that roast was. But there was one killer joke, and it was Tommy, so I'm going to go for Tommy.
All right, Tommy Lynch takes it. So one more time for Jay, everybody. After you guys. Oh, I'll take care of it. You guys just get off as quickly as possible. Okay, one more time for these guys, everybody. Ooh. You know, sometimes you just need a reset after the blind gay guys fight, but... All right, you know, it can't be all up, on the roller coaster. Eventually you gotta, all right. Anyway, we're gonna hit for a real loop-de-loop here, though, but start clapping right now for one of my favorites. It's Scott Hall. How are you, sir? All right, and his opponent, start clapping right now for New Jersey's own Paulina Murphy. A breeze. Paulina Breeze. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me do it clean for the audio. Let me do it clean for my mistake. I got scared by Paulina's face, and then okay. Anyway, start clapping right now. All right.
Yes, he smells. Yeah. Very Indian.
Thank you. Why'd you do an accent? All right. Anyway, Paulina Breeze. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, Scott Hall, make some noise, everybody.
Give it up for Paulina. Oh my God, I hope there's a breeze. Thanks for wearing your sexy outfit. Paulina, we have to make this quick because Paulina has to get back to distracting a gas station attendant so her boyfriend can steal something.
Guys, give it up for this creepy bartender. Scott looks like he goes, "Oh boy, here we go," whenever a woman speaks her mind.
Nice. Here we go. So fucking give it up for the Rizzler if they transitioned. I hope you win. You can celebrate with a turkey leg.
You know, people may look at Scott and say he's an uneducated, misogynistic coke addict with a terrible beard, but that's not true. His beard's not that bad. I really like his beard. Like, she's a really nice lady.
I'm out. I'm gay. Very gay. Paulina said her and her brother are both on the spectrum. I didn't know diabetes was a spectrum.
His name is Scott, as in the toilet paper, and Halls, as in the cough drop. That's really fitting. He'll stick anything in his ass or down his throat.
I'm gay. I'm just going to read some of the information that Paulina gave me. 2 Whoppers, a large fry, an apple pie, and a Diet Coke. Yeah, take that, woman. I think.
Scott makes really shitty comedy videos. He's a really bad actor because instead of rehearsing his lines, he prefers to snort them.
Cocaine's cool, guys. You should try some. Might help, because the weight. All right. Paulina said she's deathly afraid of the ocean, probably because so many of her family members got killed by boat propellers.
Scott told me his favorite band of all time is Kiss. He really loves their stage makeup, especially the portions of it that are blackface.
I support nothing that's black. Paulina has a tattoo of corn on the cob. I assume because it's dead to you. I was supposed to say vegetables are dead to her, but you get it.
Scott thinks about death a lot. In fact, this club was supposed to be called Grave 34, but he just sucks at spelling.
I'm not going to take that from a bus driver. Oh, is that the last one? Was that my last joke? No, I can finish my joke. It's fine. I just wanted to say, well, now it's not going to, yeah, we can, whatever. Paulina's never been in a relationship, but there is a blind guy here if you want to. All right, yeah. Not worth it. Oh.
Oh, everybody, one more time. My bad. Sorry you didn't get your little quip in, Scott. Let me get up here, actually. Sorry. All right. Let's start with Dan Wicks. What do you think? I'm just trying to get your steps in. All right.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun watching. I thought this was great. Give it up for these two. Yeah. I have a lot of fun. I always like when anyone's being mean to Scott. That's just genuinely what I live for. But yeah, Pauline does not think Kiss makeup is cool. She only likes the white and black makeup when it's being worn by ICP. All right. Yeah.
You could have said the cookie.
Cookie?
Yeah,
oh,
that's right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an artist. I tried to get to the essence of her being. I was also a swing because Scott probably looks more like an ICP fan, but whatever. I was really, I do genuinely think that Scott won this one. I think that you guys both had hits, you guys both had misses, and Scott didn't tell a beard girlfriend joke, so I'm going to vote for Scott.
All right, that's one for Scott, so he doesn't have to confront him on the podcast later. But Yoshiko Watson, what do you think?
Fun. Usually Scott looks like the bully on stage, but in this case, you know, I feel like she's gonna shove him off stage and go, "Oh, Doyle rules." But yeah, I thought Scott took it. But for the record, my favorite joke of the night. Here we go. That one. So good.
All right, that's two for Scott Hall. Dominic and Leonelli, what do you think?
All right, definitely gotta say extremely close. You guys both have some ripping fucking jokes. I mean, I think towards the end, I gotta say Scott picked up a little bit more with some of the hitters, so I gotta go Scott.
All right, three for Scott Hall. He's got it wrapped up. Brennan Glees, what do you think? Final thoughts.
I thought you started so well, and then you lost stamina, but what's new? And then... But they were great, and you've come matching like a Down syndrome cheer team. But Scott, I thought, absolutely killed it, so Scott.
All right, clean sweep for Scott Hall. But one more time for Paulina Breeze, everybody. All right, one more time for, beauty on the inside. But listen, gang, this has been a bash. All right, we have got one final battle for you. You guys ready? You have your energy for that? All right. Start going absolutely buck wild. Start going ape shit. Start clapping right now for one of the best. It's Sarah Barnitt. Hello. And her opponent. If I find out he has a bunch of shit in his pockets, I'm coming back with a gun. All right, start clapping right now for Jacob Williams. All right, who's going first? Final battle.
I'm going first.
All right, Sarah Barnett's going first. Make some noise.
Jacob is really excited because I promised him 30 seconds of eye contact after this. Yeah, glasses off. He's gonna hit it raw, you know? So this is Jacob Williams. You might know him as the adult man at laser tag trying his best. Jacob, you look like you say righty-tighty, lefty-loosey before you unhook a woman's bra.
I didn't think your mom was going to tell you that, but yeah. All right. No, I feel like I'm always in these battles. It's like nerd versus hot person. I'm sick of always being like the hot person versus the nerd. But yeah, I feel like Sarah looks like the only daughter of Donald Trump that he doesn't want to have sex with. She is kind of like the Capitol on January 6th because creepy guys keep coming inside her.
I know, Jacob, we're all looking at you, and I think we're all thinking the same thing. How much Tylenol did your mom take when she was pregnant with you? So Jacob, he's full of contradictions. Like, I can't really figure him out. Like, I feel like he sleeps naked, but he showers fully clothed.
All right. Yeah, give it for Sarah, the last place trophy wife. You might know her from at a party cornering you and telling you that herpes isn't really that big of a deal. But
It's not.
also, yeah, she's so woke. She doesn't call it herpes. She says she has therapies. But she does wish she worn condoms more, much like her parents wish after they had her. But
That's true.
Anyway.
Jacob, if I gave you herpes, you would hang it on your mom's fridge. Jesus. Man, you know, these jokes would hit a lot harder if you weren't speaking in lowercase. What the fuck? Jacob, you sound like you're doing ASMR for people who hate you.
Thanks, Rachel McAdams' family. No, Sarah was in a sorority where being thin was important, and she was excited because she thought they said eye gap. Anyway, no, she does have an eating disorder, which I would too if I could fit that much food in my mouth. But a lot of people do have a habit of throwing up when they see her. But anyway.
Yeah, I have a big mouth that helps me speak clearly. You should try it. I'm having so much fun. I've never been roasted by a guy on low power mode before. Oh, God. Jacob, you sound like my vibrator before it dies.
Thanks, Legally Bland. No, Sarah does like to give back to the comedy community specifically. She gives a lot of comedians herpes. But I guess herpes can lie dormant in the body, much like she lies dormant when open micers are in her body. But anyway, me and Sarah, we were actually on a naked comedy show together. I didn't know she had herpes, so I thought the red dots were just like snipers, like trying to, the ones that miss Trump, like trying to kill another pussy, you know. But anyway, yeah.
So Jacob told me he has slept with 56 women. Jacob, are these women in the room with us right now? Yeah, I assume he met all of them on a dating app called Mumble.
Again, yeah, I don't think your mom and sisters could be in the audience tonight, but yeah, thank you, Fake Lively. If you're here who's watching the Barbie movie and making it their whole personality, you might know Sarah from Netflix. She was in a show called BoJack Horse Lady and or Big Mouth. But also Sarah's a Swiftie, which at first when she told me that, I thought she meant she like swiftly ran the Kentucky Derby. But much like Taylor Swift, her hope of having a boyfriend is finding someone that has CTE. So anyway, that's it for me.
Sarah Barnitt, Jacob Williams. He kind of got fucked up a little bit, but we'll start with Brennan Glees. What do you think?
I think it was really clear. Iggy K-pop wins. Yeah, she was just awesome. That was fucking great. And I don't know what that guy said. But yeah, you win.
All right. She's not Korean though. But anyway, no, the light's just in her eyes. But Dominic, Leonelli, what do you think?
All right. Well, some of you guys know I'm from Ohio, so I'm obviously an advocate for white-on-white crime. So you guys did great. And this is how I would want to see my school shooters, you know, both with terrible eyesight. So this is lovely. 3 bomb jokes. But I got to say, I got to give it to Sarah. You came out swinging and everyone was like a haymaker. So good job.
All right, 2 for Sarah. Nobody knows where the fuck you're from, but who gives a shit about this guy? Right? Everybody, Ohio's own. All right. Him, LeBron, and whoever the fuck else is in Ohio. All right.
Me, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Yoshiko Watson. I thought you were okay. I didn't know that was Ohio was a prefecture of Tokyo, but Yoshiko Watson, what'd you think?
Yeah, really good. Jacob, good jokes, right? She stole his thunder and his chin. So, yeah, she took it. But amazing battle, yes.
All right. Sarah's got it wrapped up. Dan Wicks, final thoughts.
Yeah, I did. I genuinely thought both of you were great, although I do think Jacob could have ended most of his jokes 2 punchlines earlier. Although it does kind of make sense that something you said would start strong and then taper off. But yeah, dude, fucking awesome job. That you had the one joke, and never mind. I'm gonna stop commenting on this. But vote goes to Sarah. But great job, both of you.
All right, Sarah Barnitt takes it. Final battle of the night. One more time for Jacob Williams. One more time for all the comics.